So here you can see the scope. It's a bit extended at the moment, so I'll close it down. And the thing to note here is that it's not actually mounted on the body. The problem you have with this scope from RSOV is if you mount the mounting bracket onto the body of the Dragunov, you don't get enough height for it to go over the battery cover unless you mount it high, and even then the battery cover will get in the way, or the mount I should say will get in the way of the battery cover when you try to fit it. So my solution was the mounting bracket for the scope I've attached directly on to the battery cover, and we can see that by looking at it here. This piece would be hitting the battery cover if the mount for the scope was on the body. This particular mount is a SEMA mount purchased from RSOV, and all I've done is position it so it is flush with the bottom line on the battery cover. I have drilled 2 holes, and as you can see I've actually got mixed nuts here, and basically tightened it on, screwed it on, then used a Dremel or a hacksaw to cut the extending parts of the bolts off, and that left me with the mount on the AK top. What I've then done is, this had here a spring clip for tensioning where you just literally turn it and it should lock in. Now that didn't work, so what I've done, I've totally dismantled the mechanism that was here, and I've used an Allen head bolt and a nut, and I've used the Allen head obviously held through there, a spanner on here to bolt the clamp onto the mount. And it's pretty sturdy. The only thing I haven't done here is Dremel this off, and you could spray it up. You can see it's getting a bit scratched. This is from where I was trying to mount these a lot lower down, and I decided it just wouldn't work that way. So you can now put your battery in, put the cover on, clip it in place, take that off, leave it as one piece. And here's another AK rifle. This is another AK mount that I purchased from eBay, and you can see it sits over the battery cover, and again I've drilled 2 holes, bolted it on, and that, because the covers are the same, can be used Dragunov as well. So if I decide I want some sort of red dot or something on there, I can use this top. But this is the type of mount, and it's supposed to go on the body, but it doesn't fit. So I actually ended up buying a SEMA mount and mounting it, as I've shown and as I've said, up on the battery cover. It's a little bit of work, but maybe half an hour at the most to dismantle this, bolt this on, screw it on, and then tighten this up and bolt it. And if you want to get it off, it's quite easy. You just put an Allen key in there and then turn this several times and the whole lot will lift off.